Before this commercial even starts, let's point out that Apple takes the coward's way out instead of choosing a side in the landscape versus portrait video debate. Where are we? The kid's getting ready to race and the fencing suggests a school, but there's an odd bit of PVC pipe among the fencing, and the plastic flags give me more of a used car vibe than a school. Also, here we have a coach figure in a tracksuit with either a whistle or a stopwatch, so again, it suggests school, but then you see the starting line is a couple of flimsy wooden stakes shoved into the ground. Shoving yourself to the front of the line. She's about to run the length of the race with her son, but first she squats down? Are they racing on mud? Also, here we have people talking on either side of a fence that ends 2 feet away from them, so they could be talking without a fence in between them if they really wanted to. Also, this race appears to have a pretty wide age gap, which means it's unfair before they even start. Overly emphatic whistleblowing. So she cut her way to the front along the rope, and now she's going to literally run down the rope, inconveniencing every other parent who showed up to this sketchy neighborhood mud run just so she can get perfect video of her own son? This woman is an asshole. The song that is playing has lyrics that say, "Get out of my way! Get out of my way, yeah?" And just who the f*** dreamt up this idea for a commercial where the main character is a f***ing supervillain? As she runs, it becomes clear the feature Apple is advertising with this devil woman is image stabilization, which is a fine feature for a smartphone camera. But they couldn't think of a better way to show off image stabilization than selfish mother obliviously pisses off entire neighborhood by acting like hers is the only child that matters? Her son is clearly losing. But then again, they are racing on mud. This one time I was a counselor at a summer camp and they tilled up this section of land about the size of a basketball court and dumped just thousands of gallons of water into it, turning it into the mud pit from the Raid 2. Then they did races and other games until one kid stood up out of the mud with dark red blood clearly flowing out of some kind of stomach wound he had suffered while sliding headfirst in the mud and scraping a piece of bedrock. Anyway, I'm shocked that's not what happens here. Also, here are some common real-world scenarios that would have been better for showing off the action mode than this f***ing race. Airplane turbulence, someone running down an NFL sideline while a running back breaks a big play, an earthquake, jumping up and down with the crowd at a concert, driving on the pothole roads of Nashville, Tennessee, strapping an iPhone 14 to a rocket, a theme park ride, a skateboarding video, mogul skiing while filming yourself, putting a camera on a shake weight. There are puddles out here, and she's splashing people while inconveniencing them? Couple of lazy-ass tents set up like some kind of craft fair, some condo buildings in the background. Just what the f*** is this race? What entity organized, scheduled, and presented it? Why did they do it on mud instead of concrete? She's not even looking where she's going. These dickheads are playing tug of war instead of even watching the race. They trudged all the way down here to the muddy raceway right by the fucking flag rope, only to disengage entirely, and miraculously this kid wins the dangerous vacant lot mud race. So at least all those unsuspecting parents were inconvenienced for a reason. So Verizon would also like to add their brand to this advertisement featuring the very worst kind of parent? Fine, I'm happy to send you to Verizon. Apple, the company that cares so much about your children's mud races that we allegedly use child labor at the foreign factories that make our components. What? On YouTube, this commercial ends with 7 seconds of a screenshot for a video featuring some kind of slut lizard. Also, Slut Lizard would be an excellent band name.
Because I choose not to run.
Remember to also check out Cinema Sins, where we send movies, and TV Sins, where we send TV. Also subscribe to Commercial Sins. Click the bell, like this video, slap your mama's ass. Oh, and check out cinemasins.com, which has all our videos in easy genre categories and links to our store where you can buy sweet, sweet merch that we guarantee you will love. Guaranteed void in Tennessee.